Hi everyone, how are you doing? My name's Robin. I'm the Technical Director here at Man & Machine in the UK, and it's a pleasure to introduce you to our Autodesk Fusion Zero to Hero series. Now, this set of videos is something that actually we've been planning for a number of months, and there's been a lot going on in the background between myself and my colleagues here to bring you this set of this video series of Autodesk Fusion. And really the idea here is to use Autodesk Fusion as really as a showcase application and show you how much it's come on and how much the product has grown up in the previous handful of years. Fusion as a product is 15 years old, just over 15 years old now. And in that time, it's kind of got a bit of a reputation as a hobbyist tool. And for the most part, that's where it started out. It started as a technology preview back in the product design suite back in the day from Autodesk. But since then, the amount of modern and new technology, its accessible interface and way of working, and its state-of-the-art workflows have really driven Fusion to be this mature, grown-up product that actually punches well above its weight in the design and manufacturing in stage. And what we wanted to do as part of this video is really showcase that through a series of videos which talk you through step by step everything from modeling all the way through to machining and manufacturing a component inside of Autodesk Fusion. So what we're going to do for this series, for the most part, or I say what we're going to do, what my colleague Cameron McKenzie is going to do, is literally start from nothing. So we're going to assume that you've got limited to no knowledge of Fusion, and we're going to show you how to model up a part inside of the software. And the part that we've chosen is an impeller. We're going to make it out of aluminium, but the reason we've chosen an impeller is it's a good showcase part. It's a mixture of fairly simplistic functionality, fairly simple geometry with some more sophisticated and more advanced curved surfaces. Usually, if you were machining something like this, you would use a fairly high-end tool, has a button that you click and it does it for you. But to show you that Fusion has the ability to model this stuff really easily, but more importantly, it has the ability to toolpath and manufacture this stuff using off-the-shelf functionality is really, really key. A lot of the time when you see these tool sets and when you see them showcased, the products that you see as an end result are these all singing, all dancing, generative designs and things that as a product manufacturer you might look at and say, okay, well that's great, but what does that mean to me? And what we really wanted to do with this series is try and make it as relevant as possible. So we're going to start by showing you how to model up this impeller. Once we've modeled the thing, we're going to go in and show you how we can start looking at some of the simulation capabilities inside of Fusion to be able to put some frequency and things like that through the product, see how it will react once it's spinning. We're going to look through some toolpath workflows to show you how we use the CAM features of Fusion to add toolpaths onto our design that we can then ping out via post-processor to our CNC machine. We're going to go through some 3D printing and additive functionality to show you how we can leverage the tools that come within Fusion to start 3D printing. For the impeller, we're going to 3D print the casing, both the base and the top of the case, so that we can actually bring the whole thing together as an assembly. So we'll have the bottom and the top half of the casing as a 3D print, and then the actual impeller itself as a CNC'd part. We've been kindly invited by Autodesk to visit their technology centre up in Birmingham here in the UK to drive this part through their machines. We're going to use one of the DMU machines there, and we're going to put this component on the machine and run it through a load of toolpaths. And those toolpaths will be driven directly from Fusion to show you how you can create these components on the shop floor inside of Fusion. Really excited to go and show you what we produce at the end of it. And then once that's done, we're going to come back and talk through it, maybe do a little bit of what we've learned, what we might do differently next time, and talk about some next steps, because there's also some additional functionality using Fusion's extensions to allow some more advanced manufacturing, plastic part design and things like that, that again really enhance the use of this product and really push Fusion as a grown-up application. And I'm going to use the term again, that's punching well above his weight. If you look at the accessibility of the product, both from a pricing standpoint, how easy it is to learn, and we'll talk about all of that on the very last video about next steps from your perspective. And if you like what you've seen, how can you get access to the software? What do you need to do to get trained on the software? And hopefully these videos alone will show you how straightforward and how modern and flexible this tool is, whether you're using it on a PC like we are, whether you're using it on a Mac or whatever works for you. And really, that's kind of all I want to say. I'm really excited to share it with you. I can't wait for you to see these videos and leave us feedback. Give us a like and a subscribe on YouTube. Reach out on LinkedIn. Reach out across the socials. And if this has been interesting, tell us. More importantly, tell us what you want to see next. We're going to do more of this type of content. We want to bring you as much useful stuff as we can. So if there's something that you guys want to see, then reach out, tell us, and we'll be more than happy to put it together for you. So from an introduction perspective, that's it. Fusion 0 to Hero. We're going to have 10 videos for you that take you through everything from modeling all the way through 3D printing, additive, manufacturing, and then some next steps. I really hope you enjoy it. Give us some feedback, reach out. Until I catch you again on the last video, where we're talking about next steps and what we've learned. Enjoy the session. Take care.